In this demo, we'll show how Apica FLOW can reduce log data volume and forward only optimized, high-value logs to Grafana, helping teams significantly lower ingestion costs. We'll start by using an existing log stream called Demo Logs CS2. These logs are standard open telemetry ingested logs. When we open the logs and look at the incoming events, we can see that there is a large amount of metadata attached to each log record. Examples include telemetry distro or process runtime. While this metadata can be useful in some cases, much of it is not needed for day-to-day analysis or security investigations and simply adds cost and noise. Next, we'll navigate to the Pipelines tab, which contains all configured pipelines in the environment. We'll select our CS2 pipeline to filter these fields out. This pipeline has already been created, but the filtering rules are initially turned off. When we open the filter rule, we can see exactly which fields the rule is designed to drop. To better visualize the impact of these rules, we can select the data flow and enable a live preview of the logs as they pass through the pipeline. Using the diff view, we can compare what the log looked like before the rules were applied versus after. When the rule is enabled, the preview updates automatically and clearly shows that the telemetry-related metadata has been removed. This confirms that the filtering logic is working as expected and that unnecessary data is being dropped before the logs move any further through the system. Flow also supports more advanced capabilities, such as code-based rules and rewrite rules for handling sensitive data like PII, but those features are outside the scope of this demo. Once we're satisfied with our pipeline, we save the pipeline so the filtering is applied in real time. The next step is forwarding the filtered logs to Grafana. To do this, we configure a Grafana forwarder within Flow. As you can see, we support lots of forwarders out of the box. Let's search for Grafana and select it. The required information includes the endpoint, headers, tenant ID, and any labels you would like for the incoming logs. Once this information is entered, the forwarder is created and becomes available for use. With the forwarder now set up, we want to map it to the CS2 data flow and apply the configuration. By going back to the Pipelines tab, we can easily map the forwarder. As you can see, the logs are being sent both to the Apica data lake and to Grafana. It's worth noting, you can forward to as many destinations as you would like. To confirm everything is working, let's switch over to Grafana and open the logs view. Running a simple query shows the incoming log data. When we inspect the logs, we can see that the telemetry metadata is no longer present, confirming that the fields were successfully dropped before ingestion. Finally, I want to visualize the cost savings from these rules. Here is a graph in Grafana that shows data ingestion over the past 30 minutes. This massive dip here is when we applied our filtering rules to the pipeline. You can see ingestion goes from a steady 400,000 bytes all the way down to 125,000. Depending on how aggressive your filtering rules are, you could reduce ingestion even more. This demonstrates how Apica FLOW can be used to reduce log noise, lower ingestion and analysis costs, and deliver cleaner, more efficient data into Grafana without sacrificing visibility or security value.